nuisance to the city.
Didn't anybody tell you?
Wait. Something found?
Blood and biscuits! What?
You did it. How is he?
He's frail and wounded, but he'll recover.
I didn't think it was possible. You must have a story to tell. I'll hear it back at the ship.
Let's go then. The void, but somehow different this time.
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned your father into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Kaldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
Am I dreaming? If not, how is Delilah doing this?
I told you, when you're older, perhaps next year.
You said that last year. Jessamine's younger than me, and she's a court every day.
Jessamine, well, it's complicated. You'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the tower. But at night, I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year, I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep.
I didn't bring it.
Would you like to tell me who did?
We were just playing.
Young lady Jessie, what's your account?
It was her. Delilah's line. She broke it.
Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bedsheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Her sentence is served and she'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
It's hard to know whether my dear old aunt is telling the truth or not. When I saw what they'd done to Anton Sokolov, I wanted to hurt everyone who'd helped Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos pull off their coup. Sokolov is the man who made whale oil into a weapon, who turned back the plague, and now he's barely able to speak. The hands that painted the most powerful men and women of our time shake too badly to hold a spoon. When he does talk, he's going to give me a name. The next step along the way to Duke Luca Abel, then Delilah herself. A name. That's all I need.
I'm with you, even in the void. If only I could do more.
Mother? That wasn't a dream, was it?
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
All this is her doing, and she'll die for it.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end. Soon.
Anton, you've had 3 days to rest. Tell me how to kill Delilah.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and my father is missing. This is Anton Sokolov, the greatest mind in the Empire.
No, Emily. Megan is right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Serkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge that I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
She's the curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
wisdom to convey.
Take a skip.
I'm weary.
I don't want to bring the dreadful Leo any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the Conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
Because it reminds me of good times. But what's the point of buying wood from a country you never visited?
Lady Shersha has money, so she gets the wood she wants. Empress, really?
I just can't get
Bunch of degenerates.
Let me demonstrate how I earned my officer's commission. Ready? This shouldn't take long.
At your command!
Wait for my orders! I'll kill you for that!
feels heavy. Hard to get a good lungful.
Brianna Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I believed Ashworth had some connection to the occult in Karnaca. Something is happening that I don't understand. The overseers are the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the Oracular Order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making. Small but troubling deviations from tradition. But publicly saying anything along those lines will get me accused of heresy by my rivals within the Abbey. Is it possible that Ashworth has infiltrated the Oracular Order?
So Vice Overseer Byrne thinks Ashworth is interfering with the Oracular Order. If true, it's another reason she has to be eliminated.
Has the wall of light been acting up?
No. The technical officer came by and said it was fine. Hey.
Did I imagine that? No, I'm sure. Yeah.
Huh.
I wonder who that was.
Mass killer? Heard some victims were found half devoured. Blood and shit everywhere.
I wonder what I'm dealing with.
B, C, D, E.
So,
What was
that
that?
sounded
Going on
like
here?
broken glass.
Right back.
Sure.
Let's see. What was it? Stay here. I'll just check what that was.
Blood flies, maybe? Ugh, I hope not.
coming from here. I need to see.
What's going on?
Who's that?
What do you think that was? I'll just have a look.
Yeah. Better safe than sorry. If it's a rat, kill it. Will you?
Hey, who is that? Look. How come she's still alive? I need to fix that. Oh, damn! Don't let her escape! Can't be!
I just saw something.
Brothers and sisters of my blood, a little.
Hey, you! Come here!
She's wounded!
Kneel down to your bed. We learned to deal with rabble like that. Pay for this
Let's
stuff.
finish this!
No way! How did you do that? This isn't...
I know you're here somewhere. Who's running around over there?
Show yourself.
Did you hear that?
Come on. Won't hurt you.
You don't stand a chance anywhere you are.
Damn it.
Not.
You can't stay hidden forever.
All the same.
Show yourself and state your name.
Times. You have to learn the words and say it just right. Otherwise, this no matter how many good
I won't let her escape! Come back! I don't want to die!
Hey, coward! Come fight face to face!
Did anyone ever find out what happened to Pearlton and Lieutenant Culvers?
They probably ran off, you ask me. Must have had a thing for each other.
No, she went missing a day before he did. And someone found an officer's pistol in the gutter. I think something else happened. Maybe they went inside the conservatory.
Look, we're not the sleeping people.
I'll have to look around. Wait, I'll have a look at them. Let's see.
People of Karnaka, this is the Duke. Some of you have questioned the stricter mining quotas and the new taxes being levied by the Grand Serconian Guard. Let me answer all of this rabble-rousing at once. Disloyalty and sedition will not be tolerated.
Saw you. No use hiding.
Sunken Vale, my good friend.
Shit, the alarm! I wonder who that was.
the Serkonan spirit. That's
Let's have a look around.
Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that. Stay sharp.
We need to find something. Anything.
Be on your guard, right, boys?
Look at you, leaving a trail of bloody boot prints across this dying city. Brianna Ashworth would have been miserable as a member of high society, forced to wed some bloated banker. Her only moments of real freedom, getting drunk at fancy balls, and slipping away to couple with strangers. It would have ended in an unhappy marriage and a late-night plunge into an icy river. But just before Mother and Father married her off, so many years ago, she found Delilah instead. It was all highways and graveyards after that, never looking back. Vice Overseer Byrne is an ambitious man, but he believes in the Abbey's mission, protecting the good people of the Empire against the likes of us. You know he'd be happier deep down if this ended with Brianna Ashworth's head on a spike. Maybe yours as well.